The iPad 2 versus the Samsung Galaxy Tab 4G. Well, now that the iPad 2 is out, I thought I'd put together this quick video just showing you how it stacks up to the competition. So in this one, we'll look at how it compares to the Samsung Galaxy Tab 4G. As far as operating systems go, the iPad 2 is running Apple iOS 4.3, and the Samsung Galaxy Tab 4G is running Android 2.2 Froyo. As far as displays go, the iPad 2 is quite a bit bigger. It has a 9.7-inch LED screen with a 1024 by 768 resolution, while the Tab has a 7-inch 1024 by 600 resolution. So it has a smaller screen, but almost the same size resolution, so there's a little more pixel density there. As far as cameras go, the iPad 2 definitely doesn't think people are going to be using the rear camera for taking many pictures. In fact, it's pretty much listed as a video recording device, doing 720p HD video, but that means it's really only a 0.92 megapixel rear camera, so not very good on that front. And the front camera really isn't that good. It's good enough for FaceTime though. It's just a standard VGA camera, so the iPad 2, the cameras are a little disappointing on it. The Samsung Galaxy Tab 4G does have a 5 megapixel rear camera and a 1.3 megapixel front camera for video chatting. As far as processors go, the iPad 2 has a nice fast dual-core 1 GHz Apple A5 processor, and the Tab has a 1.2 GHz Cortex A8 Hummingbird processor. As far as battery life goes, the iPad 2 comes in about 10 hours. You'll probably get a little bit more than that if you're not really using it for heavy video use or anything like that. And the Tab has about a 7-hour video life. As far as RAM goes, 512 megabytes in the iPad 2 and 512 megabytes in the Tab. Storage, as far as that goes, the iPad 2 has quite a bit more. You can get it in 3 different sizes, 16, 32, or 64 gigabytes, while the Tab only has 2 gigabytes of internal memory, but it does have a micro SD slot, which can support up to 32 gigabytes, so you can get a total maximum of up to 34 gigabytes of storage on the Tab. As far as connectivity goes, one thing the iPad 2 does not come with is 4G, but you can get 3G Wi-Fi Bluetooth, and the 3G will work with either AT&T or Verizon. And as far as the Tab goes, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, 3G, and 4G connectivity. I believe 4G is going to launch with Verizon connectivity. As far as weight goes, the Tab, being the smaller of the two, is lighter. The iPad 2 weighs 601 grams, while the Tab weighs 380 grams. A couple miscellaneous things here. You'll get a gyroscope, an accelerometer, smart covers, light sensors, GPS, and on the Tab you're going to get a little bit less. You will get the gyroscope though, which is a nice feature if you plan on playing any games with it, and an accelerometer, GPS, and you get the ability to run Adobe Flash, which is somewhat important for some video sites and using some websites, but not a super huge deal, but definitely something you probably want to be aware of. And one thing to keep in mind with the iPad 2 is that GPS only comes on the 3G versions, not the Wi-Fi only versions. So there you have it. That's how the two compare to each other. What do you think? Let me know, post in the comments. And thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. And as always, be sure to come check us out at gpsmaestro.com.